going on, Kinfolk? Welcome to another episode of Key to the City podcast. You know who it is, Mr. Key to the City, Keone G. And we are back. I know we've been on a brief hiatus, but your boy been moving, man, been running. We had a lot of events going on, and as you can see, we're in a little different environment. Still got to get my art up on the wall and put the banner back there, but y'all see where we headed with it. But we just didn't want to hold out any longer, and I didn't want to hold out from our special guest that we have here today any longer. This is family. We got family back in the building. I ran into her in Fondren a couple weeks ago at an event, and we said we definitely got to make it happen again and catch up and see what's been going on with her. I'm sure y'all familiar with her, definitely around the city and nationally, internationally. If you definitely checked out her album, she dropped in 2020, Vital Signs. It's still rolling to this day. That's a classic. You should have been Grammy nominated.
I appreciate
and that's not
that.
Blowing smoke.
I appreciate
For real.
that. Thank you.
It's definitely a vibe. So we're just going to see what's been up with her. And hopefully not keep her too long, because as y'all can see by the glistening of my forehead, it's hot in here, man. So we're still trying to get things together, but I'm glad she still came by. So without further ado, welcome back to the city, my kinfolk, my girl, PD, Paige Dineen. What's going on,
up?
Queen?
How are you?
I'm good. Welcome back.
Thanks.
Glad to have you here.
Me too.
How your day been going?
It's been going good. You know, I'm a hospice nurse by day.
Oh,
you know, last
wow.
time I was here, I was doing mental health.
Yeah.
It switched a little bit, so I've been out and about. I've been to Yazoo City and back. Clinton and back. Anyway, it's been a good day, so I've been excited to come here and chat.
How's it being employed in hospice? Like, does it take a toll on you emotionally?
Yes, it can be very high strung at times, you know, but it's been really rewarding. This has been a cool opportunity for me in my career because it's allowed me a little bit of flexibility.
Yeah.
That I didn't have in the previous job, so that's been helpful with music, which is still my passion, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't think it ever won't be.
It shouldn't be. And speaking of music, great success with your debut album,
Yeah.
Vital Signs.
Oh, yeah.
It was an absolute classic.
Thank
Most
you.
people don't come out and hit you in the head with classics the first time around.
I appreciate that.
And it was really a huge, solid album. How do you feel about the response you received from it?
It's been great. And the truth is, so what? That was 2 years ago. I wonder if every artist resonates with this. You kind of find yourself trying to obtain that feeling
Recapture
again.
it,
Yeah, in a sense. Because it's so genuine. It's everything that that was years in the making. And then when you have other singles and songs that are more quick worked and whatnot.
Right.
It's not to say that my other things aren't personal, because they are, but that was just a huge time span of my life, and I'm trying to kind of figure out, okay, where am I going to go next in terms of a project so big again, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
Because things have happened and things have changed, but the heartbreak that I had,
Right, that's what I was going to...
I haven't had again.
Right.
I'm actually married now.
Yes,
Yay.
congratulations. Okay.
So,
I was gonna,
happy and sad. When there are emotions that come with it.
yeah, and I was going to say Mary J.
Oh, yeah.
Because
For sure.
she kind of reminds me, you're at your...
It's like Adele.
Yeah, definitely Adele. She went through a lot, and then she hit him with the I won't change my life. That's what the next vibe should be.
Yeah, it should be. But I think when, me personally,
Yeah.
and when I'm in the car, I want to listen to, some bops, some turn-up stuff.
Okay.
But when it comes to me on the stage, my favorite song to this day to sing is Still Better Days, which is the first song on the album.
Right.
It's just I don't know, it just takes me back to everything, and it's, I don't know. Anyway, so I do like making those. I like making all the songs.
Do you have to make a song that's personal, or can you channel?
You can channel so much. Yeah, I mean, then I think about that a lot when I'm writing. As a matter of fact, I saw a fellow artist in a gas station on Sunday, and we were talking, and he said something about, he's got the lyrics, but he's working on a melody, and I said that's the most important part, in my opinion, because I'll click through a song in like 10 seconds if I'm not feeling the vibe.
Believe it.
Yeah, and so I think that's kind of like the secret weapon in any song is finding that really cool melody. Then people are gonna lock into what you say. So that being said, yeah, like I mean, you can have throw it out lyrics. It's just a feel good song. It doesn't have to be so serious.
Right.
You know.
Was it Coke Boomaye that you ran into?
Do it.
Was it Coke Boomaye that you ran into at the gas station?
No, but I wish it was.
I'm still waiting on my track.
Oh, I love him so much. I have a track for him too, and he knows it, and I'm excited about that.
I hadn't seen you out in a while. When the last time you performed?
I know. Last time I performed was at Howlin' Mouse. It's been a little bit, but that's okay because I'll be doing Jackson Fest in May.
Stop bringing up my question.
Oh, sorry. But I'm really excited for that. That's what I've been working hard on. And actually, I just got off the phone too with someone. A goal of mine is to, because I am a musician and a singer. Obviously, I dabble on the piano a little bit.
Yeah.
That's mostly a songwriting tool, but it's hard to gather the crew and just head down to your local to put on a show when it takes a squad, you know? Right. So one of my personal goals is to try to improve a little bit on the piano so I can just be like that one-man band. That's a goal for me.
You do more than dabble on the piano.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that.
And then
I guess when you're comparing yourself to Terrence Evans, everybody dabbles. That? Oh my God, he's the best pianist.
Oh, I need to get into him.
Yes, you do.
I don't listen to a lot of does he sing and play or just?
I wouldn't say he doesn't sing because I've heard him sing, but he doesn't put himself out there as a singer.
But he does like entire tracks with just
oh my
instruments.
gosh, oh yeah,
okay,
oh yeah.
See, I like that kind of vibe. I need to check that out.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Before we get into Jackson Fest, tell me more about Jackson Music Group.
Jackson Music Group.
Y'all got a nice little roster over there.
Yeah, it's really cool. So Jackson Music Group is a independent record label that's here in town. It's, fairly new. It's a baby. Okay. There's 4 of us that are under that little limb as of now. They're also, the guys who are putting on Jackson Fest. So they're working really hard. They're, helping people like me. Obviously, Shell Inns and William Cook are...
Shout out to Shell and Cook.
Yeah.
Will I Am.
So they're very helpful in just the management, the marketing, the records, and finding places for us to go, things for us to do, ways for us to grow, so.
I like what you guys are building, and I'm excited to see how it expands and continues to grow.
Thank you.
Hell, turn it into a local Universal Records.
Yeah.
Sign all the hottest talent.
Take
them out of here.
This is really cool to me because I can remember watching musicians that I looked up to that would say find your circle, find this person, find that person.
Preach.
And I can remember always just thinking, I haven't found that niche of friends or fellow musicians that I vibe with all that well, in the beginning. I wouldn't say the beginning of my music, but when I was really trying to, I had original songs and I had all these ideas that I couldn't put out, on Spotify just yet. I was meeting friends that it was a little too house music for me or a little too country for me. And, I ended up meeting these guys who, long story short, are now my circle. And there was a time where I didn't have a circle. I think that progression is super organic for everyone.
Yeah.
And it's been so cool to meet people who have their circles, and then we all support each other. Like Jules, for example. Jules is one of my very good friends, and I really admire her work, and now we're working on a song together.
What?
It's really exciting.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm excited. It's ready. It's just got to be mixed and all that fun stuff.
So you didn't tell me about that, Jules.
I know.
So you're excited about Jackson Fest. It's going down Memorial Weekend, May 27th through the 29th. 3 days. Got Crit headlining and Lucky Day and
Rodney Atkins.
Rodney
I
Atkins.
got you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. How does it feel to be a part of that lineup?
It feels really
What you
cool.
expecting from it?
I don't know because this is the first thing we've had like this. So, you know, I'm expecting a good group. I know it's going to be very well done. You know, Will and Shell did Heyday in Starkville last year, and I was blown away. I wasn't there, but I saw the footage, and my little cousin who goes to state, she was there. She was like, and she thinks Will and Shell have hung the moon now because they put on Heyday, the best event in Starkville.
Yeah.
So, you know, she's like, she's so involved. She's so excited about this, and they have friends coming down from Starkville to the festival. So,
wow.
I do anticipate, you know, people being really excited about this because it is something we've never done. Love how they're tying independent artists in with bigger artists. I just think it's really cool. Obviously, it's a great exposure tool for us. It's, you know, but it's well deserved. There's so many artists here that just need a place, need a spot.
Yeah. I think it's dope, and I'm excited to see everybody come together.
Me
also,
too.
I think it'd be a great economic boost for the city, which is needed.
Yes.
I wonder if we can... I'm not going to bring that up. But... yeah. So, yeah, y'all come out and have fun. Any other artists you excited to see that's on the bill?
I mean, a lot of my friends, you know, like Jules, and I'm excited to see Pell. I haven't seen him in years.
Yeah.
Delson,
Okay.
Chris, you know, just a lot of my friends. I'd have to relook at the roster and be like, oh, yes, I can't wait.
You nervous?
Not right now.
You ever get butterflies when you get on stage?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I've heard other artists talk about that too. I don't know if it'll ever go away. It depends. It just depends on the deal.
Yeah.
For me, I get much more nervous singing for like just you right here. Or just like 2 or 3 people. That freaks me out. If I'm on a big stage, it's almost like this. All right, you better show them. You know, like you're here to do what you do. You have the stage, you have your mic, you're ready to go. Like, you're supposed to do this right here. If I'm, like, I've auditioned for things in the past, and I am, like, not a good auditioner. Because that's nerve-wracking for me.
American Idol?
Yeah, years ago.
I think you should try it again.
Oh, gosh. I might be too old now. Isn't that terrible? The Voice.
That's the newest thing now?
Yeah, I guess.
That's what's hot?
They're not limiting age.
That's the one with Katy Perry?
Katy Perry's Idol.
Oh.
I do watch them. I took a hiatus from them, but now I'm back watching them because I don't know, it's inspiring.
Is it real?
It's cool. It's what real?
The process. Because I can tell they look for people that's gonna, or they either plant people that they can put on to get ratings that they know are not good.
You want me to tell you a cool story about Idol?
Yeah.
Okay, so growing up, I watched American Idol like crazy. Loved it. I actually learned a lot of, you know, like education from Idol, believe it or not. Because they would have like Smokey Robinson night or Motown or, you know, things like that really, they were songs I'd heard for the first time. And then I'd play them over and over again. So anyway, I tried out for Idol when I was very young. Whatever, that didn't work out. But I had Emma James, my daughter, who is 9 now, which is insane. And and this is also pre-original music. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like kind of being in my bag now. I know that stuff is like, I don't know. It's not for me anymore. It really isn't because I don't want to be a contestant on a reality TV show. I want to be like a musician. And it works out for some people, but it doesn't for everyone. Right. And then it just moves on to the next season. Anyway, so Emma was about 9 months old, and they had an open call in Oxford to try out for Idol. And it was the first time I'd sang in a while. You know, I was a mom. I was in my, you know, evaluating myself. Like, what are you doing? What are you going to be doing? Yeah. Is this going to work out for you music-wise, or do you need to, like, get on with a career? So anyway, I took my best friend, Emma James, and we went to Oxford. I tried out for Idol. I had a song. I was ready to rock. And this is that scenario where I'm super nervous.
Mm-hmm.
The way it all starts out is you're in a line of like 4 people and you sing like pretty quickly. And it was my turn to go, and I picked a song, and I started, and I was so nervous. I sang in the wrong key. I mean, it sounded like I couldn't sing at all.
Yeah.
And they didn't look at me twice. You know, it was like, all right, thank y'all for coming, whatever. And in my head, I was so mad because I knew I just let the nerves get to me, and I truly sounded like I couldn't sing. And I remember reading in a magazine several years ago, it was advice from Paula Abdul, and it said, in any audition scenario, not just Idol, but if you can't, her advice was, if you don't make it, find a way to get back in. Mm-hmm. She said she tried out for the Laker girls, didn't make it, changed her shorts, went back in and made the team. Isn't that crazy? So I had that like fire in my soul, and I looked at my best friend who had my child in the car, and I said, I'm going back in there. She's like, okay. So I changed my clothes. I was in this cute little number. I didn't have time for all that. I put on like a t-shirt, white pants, a little darker eyeshadows. Like, I don't even know if this is going to work. Mm-hmm. So I go in there and blah, blah, blah. Show my ID. I get through. And I didn't have time.
How you get through with the same ID?
I guess there are so many people.
Yeah.
So it was the last line of the day of 4 people. And I didn't have time to really get in my head about what song I'm going to sing, right? So it's like, what do you sing in the car? Like, when you want to hear yourself sing or when you want to jam. And it was Take You Down, Chris Brown. Never sang it in my life, like, in a setting like this.
Yeah.
I didn't even have time to, like, practice. So I got up there and here we are all alone. And anyway, I got through. I got through. And, he was like, you don't need to do anything crazy with your voice. Like, you are, I don't remember what he said. But the point is, when I was myself, when I was chill, I was in a good space, and I just sang something I liked, it worked out for me. As opposed to getting so, like, worked up. And now, clearly, I didn't make it on the show, but
I think we all can suffer from that. Overthinking it.
Yeah.
Overanalyzing everything, and it's not half as bad as you make it out to be.
Right.
But you're the idol here. We love you here. That's all that matters. Key to the City podcast. We got the Queen Paige Dineen with us. So are we getting anything in 2022? I know you dropped a single.
Yes, we just did Sadly in Love, which was in January. Yeah, I actually wrote a song for my husband now.
Beautiful.
Surprised him at the wedding. No, it's really cool.
Oh, it's a cool song.
Yeah, it's a cool song. And I do plan on probably putting that out at some point. But I think I'm trying to get back to that vital signs vibe to me. I just want real, raw, cool, fun, all the feels.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, so I'm trying to take my time with that. Will we get stuff in 2022? Yes.
And we definitely will we get an album?
That's what I don't know.
Oh, well, you can at least give us a song a month.
Yeah.
Is that too much work?
No. I mean, it could be done. We'll just have to see.
Were you able to? I know you released Vital Signs in 2020. What month was that?
That was February.
Were you able to write during the pandemic?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there was actually a session Shell and I had during the pandemic. In the I guess it was a storm or something, but the power went out, so we couldn't work on the computer, with the mics. And he's like, "All right, we still gotta work." So Shell's in the bathroom with a guitar in the shower, and we're in there writing all these songs. But yeah, I mean, you gotta just do it when and how you can, I guess.
You have a lot of visuals? We need more visuals.
Yeah, we need more visuals. If you do visual work, holla at me.
Oh, definitely get at her.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talent around here when it comes to that.
There is.
It just depends on what type of look you're looking for. But I asked that because if you're looking for any extras, I can...
You could do it.
Run a cash register or be the man sweeping
something.
in the back.
I like that, yeah. We are working on a video, and we had a finished project for my song Plug. We're doing some revisions to it.
Okay.
And then I did post a kind of at-home video to Sadly in Love, so that is out. But
And I like what you did with that Drake remix.
oh,
Put your own spin on that.
thanks. I love Drake. That was another situation where it's like, all right, what do you love?
Yeah.
You know?
Continue to do that. Whatever you love.
You too.
I feel you.
And you too.
I'll try to do that. Let's all try to do that.
Yeah.
How can my followers, audience, kinfolk, them keep up with everything Paige Dineen?
Is up to? I would say Instagram is probably where, well, it is where I'm most active. At Paige Dineen, DINEEN _
Yeah.
And Spotify, you know, music, streaming, Apple, all that jazz. So.
Yeah. And make sure y'all purchase y'all tickets to Jackson Fest. I probably started saying this 2 years ago, but I feel like we're on the cusp of something. I just want Jackson to be like a small mecca of entertainment.
I want it so bad. We need that. We need all of it here.
And to see everybody that's been working and grinding so long, and we need our own award shows. We had the Jackies, something that's kind of more broad in general, but
it's on the way.
Right there.
It's on its way.
And Jackson Fest is a huge step towards that.
It is.
So y'all make sure y'all in attendance. Make sure y'all check out everything Paige Dineen has going on. Look for new music this year. If you haven't checked out a Vital Signs album, you're doing yourself a great disservice. Go check that out. And continue to follow Key to the City podcast. Make sure you check out Key to the City Apparel and Key to the City Media, man. I got the key to everything.
He does.
And we locked in with it. This has been another episode of Key to the City podcast. I'm your guy, Mr. Key to the City. She's the queen, Paige Dineen. And we are out. Peace, love, blessings.